Alright, that's what happened yesterday. I know if you keep up with what I'm doing. I went down to get silica pearls. It was a great success. Fantastic success. And on the way back, we stopped, and all the animals were fighting raptors. And I put everybody on Attack My Target because we were going down to the river, and I never knew what was down there. And I lost my jerboa. My tiny jerboa, I have no clue what happened to it. Then, on the way back to the homestead, I was going around there to the left, and there's a huge chasm that goes to, I have to do something with this microphone. It's brand new, it's great, but picks up my keyboard sound. So anyway, I'm on my way back to the homestead, and for some reason, my parasaur was tangled up in a parasaur, so I pushed the left key, which means attack. And my wolf, my spider, and ramshackle all followed it down into the chasm where the cave, central cave is. And the chasm starts at that blue tower way down there, goes all the way around past this green tower, all the way around on the other side of this mountain, and ends up over here. And here, Red Tower is the only place you can enter and bring a large animal out. That means I will have to go in there, follow the chasm all the way around over to here to find them. Then I've got to go all the way back around and lead them out. I was so depressed after that happened because I was, first of all, they're my highest tames. Second of all, I'm really attached to them. Especially Ramshackle. He was my first one. So, you know, how we get attached to our animals. I'm going to stick this down. Hopefully there won't be too much echoing. Anyway, so I had to think about what I was going to do. And I was going to try to go after everybody with what I had. Absolutely impossible. And so I had kind of an idea, you know, me and my wacky dreams. I started to tape around 4 p.m. tonight, and the admin brought in my new graphics card. We can see everything. Maybe it might need a tweak or two, but isn't it beautiful? It's an EVGA, and it's just the top of the line for what it is. Because I can only take certain kinds with my i5 chip. So yeah. So here I am. We've just had a terrible heat wave. I'm over here because I have to get metal, and I have to get stone, and it's already done. Okay, so here I am putting all this stuff, doing all these things. Just got back on just a few seconds ago, and oh gosh, you guys, I'm so upset still. That's the wrong button. All right, so put out fire, take all from inventory. And I put this down here, didn't put it close enough to the wall, so when I open the door on the inside, you almost fall out of the building. In fact, you can walk out and close the door behind you and be stuck between the storage and the wall. I just find that so interesting. So, first of all, never put your tames on attack your target on the way home, or you have terrible disasters happen. I just sick about it. I made an extra door and an extra wall in case I want to put down another storage out here. Then I had to get another ladder. I had put down a sleeping bag in here, And I did come and I spawned at it one time. I had it all named and everything. And today I was going to pick up the sleeping bag and put down a bed, and the sleeping bag was gone. So if you have a sleeping bag somewhere and the new ARK is being glitchy because people are even losing tames, make sure you change it to a bed. This is Wilson. He's got most of my stuff. We're going to stop and we're going to go down to the lake and we're going to build a little 2 by 2 by 2 high adobe building. So we have to make another adobe. We've got to go up this path on the way to get the crystal, and I had a dream of how to do it. I have to tell you that because I have a double server, 2 places on one server. I can go to the center or I can come here. If I wanted to transfer my character, I could transfer it and go over to the center and get my crystal, since I know where it's at, and bring it back here. And a lot of people are coming over here, getting their golems and bringing them back to the center, and wreaking havoc. You know how it goes. So when I told the admin, I felt kind of guilty about doing that because this is for all of us that are new, and we're not usually on a server that has 2 different places that you can go to. But he did tell me, I got to do something. He did tell me that I might be able to transfer over at a beacon drop. And so the next beacon drop we see, I've got to go over to it and see if I can actually transfer. Wouldn't that be something else? Man, that sounds like something else to me. Anyway, I'm ratting through here and trying to get something I'm supposed to be doing here. You know how it goes. 70 years old is not all that it's cracked up to be. And it's not that bad. It's just, you have to do a few more things than you used to. Like I've got to take a certain thing at 7. And I usually take it sooner. And I didn't take it. The other night I forgot about it totally, and by 10 o'clock I was feeling kind of achy. Took them at 10, felt great. Jesus. I remember this. So, give me a half a jiffy. I'm going to drink some water. Okay. I don't think I can even explain to you what I'm dreaming about doing to go get our crystal, but just like my stupid taming pin that works, I can't do that either. Okay, so I've got Holy here. I left Rolly back home. I think it's red. Is it red? Did I just empty out? Well, I had him emptied out. No, it's not him. It's gotta be. What was it? What are these I'm using? It's not Wilson. Blondie? No, here it's her. I brought the 2 ankles because we have to go back down to the lake and I have to look for our gerbil on the way. And we need to get some more silica pearls. Okay, so this is how it's empty. And for these, it doesn't need to be carrying around that much because he automatically gets it everywhere we go. Okay, so he has 1,000 pounds. We need to go get some more wood, stone, and thatch. So he's following us. Let's go. So we're going over here to the real wood, and the real stone. That huge rock in front of us, that's part of the the scenery. You try to put your tail through that and it just goes right through it. So we're going over here. I'm going to grab as much stone as I can and just keep going. I didn't really want this to be this kind of a program where we're kind of gathering again. Just kind of makes me sad that that's what's happening here. But we need to rescue our animals. And I also need, oh jeez, Rolly. I also need to, geez, here she is doing that thing again. We also need to go and tame some other stuff because everything that's at high level is gone. I'm serious, it's all gone. You know, I was doing this earlier. The only way you can stop it is get on it. Interesting, huh? Okay, so let's see here. We back her up a tiny bit. I shouldn't get this rock. Nope. That's another thing. They only like to get a rock from a certain side. Oh, okay. No, these look like real rocks. And the real stone doesn't give you any sand. It just gives you stone. And if you harvest it, it will give you flint. And majority of stone with an axe. Majority of flint with a pick. And a tiny bit of metal. More of a tiny bit of metal usually with a pick. She's eating. That's what that sounds like. She's eating. Interesting, huh? Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go like this, this. And let's take off our inventory. Get rid of this. I should have just offloaded everything, but we're out here with tons and tons of everything. Oh, jeez. These can only take 100 pounds. 1,000 pounds is nothing when you're trying to get stone. It's nothing. I had my parasser over at the green office for 4,000 pounds and it still wasn't enough. Crazy as it sounds, huh? Wow. Let's see here. Maybe a little closer. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put this on him. It's 373 pounds, but not even a little bit. So if we put that 820, 920, 1020, you could take this, I think. 950, okay. Not much, but you can kind of take it. And then I'm going to have to put this back on her. I'm stuck. If I can get it in here to those bottoms. There we go. Oh. Whoa! Okay, so put this back. Okay, over here. And everybody's going to be going. So remember, if Polly hits that metal, she's going to get a stone. She won't get any metal at all. I have to bring the ankles over to that. So now she's 601. Okay, let's continue. We can get a tiny bit more, then I'll jump off and she can follow me. And we'll just pick up some wood on the way. Tiny bit more. These two little stones over here might have just as much as those big ones. Kind of incredible, but through. And then we'll just go on down and offload and come again. And then over here with my handy mini axe. Look at this. Check my weight. I can take a little bit, but not much. These guys get a tiny bit. coming up here, I had everybody following her. It was really funny. I don't know why I pressed E. T. Alright, let's go. And here we are, humping along. I was using the other side of the building because I had, storage there on the interior, and I was opening up my door, and it just didn't work out. Because it seems like we're always coming from this direction. So, I need to move Blondie now. And I don't know, I'm just going to put a foundation there, and maybe a ramp. Because when I'm too heavy, I can't jump. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if she can follow me up here. She can. I don't know if he can, but she can. It's always interesting to me. Wrong little storage. Here we are. I know it's kind of echoey. It shouldn't be. Because if I was right in front, see, it wouldn't be. But when I'm got it in front of me, like this, and you can hear me without an echo, you hear this. Well, I guess it's not as pronounced right now. Let's get her out of the way. Maybe with it right in front of me, you don't hear the keyboard as bad as I do. Okay, so let's see here. If I can take, I put this in here. I'm just going to put it all right there for a moment. Go back here. I know, I talk to myself. Oh my gosh. I'm still sick to my stomach about losing all my animals. And the problem is, it's not easy to go get them. It's going to be a very dangerous and horrible trip. I mean, they may not even make it out of there. I was tempted to go get my Argent or my butterfly or something. I could just fly in and have them, follow me out, maybe. And then I thought, that's not really fair because I haven't tamed one yet here. And, if you haven't tamed one either, then why should I be able to just go and get my animals? Especially if you're new and you've never tamed one at all. Okay, so those two, I still have to get more wood in. This week, let's just make one more run. I think I need to get rid of this weapon here. Polly's on low and he's on, should be, huh? Why is Tony? Okay, I don't follow. It's on medium. Okay, well, we'll just continue on our merry way. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get this out of the way. Then I gotta go get my ankles and get that metal. Everything takes metal, whether it's ingots or not. Now I have to get it right when the tail flies by. Jeez. So weird. swing, swing. Keep pressing the number, trying to get it. Okay, 751. Wow, he can't take more than about another 100 pounds. Jeez. Well, let's go over here. This looks like a real rock. I don't know though. Oh yeah, it's a real one. Let's see, 451. She can take some more. The longer I am, the more animals spawn in the periphery of the area around where I am. And I just saw, a raptor go by, and that's what happened yesterday. We went all the way down to the lake. Nothing was going on. We come back. Everything was going on. It was absolutely no fun. And then to lose all the animals after such a great trip. I mean, it's really pretty down there, and it's a lot cooler. I mean, it would be really nice to have my place down there, but I already settled out, and I don't mind moving around, but I certainly don't want to, keep building elaborate places when all this kind of stuff happens. And it seems to happen a lot. When you're new, it just seems like you do the craziest... Argent. I don't know. He's going to try to attack us. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. See, we don't have any animals to fight. I did get Rolly right. Good follow? Oh. Yeah. Couldn't see her. Yeah, if I would have known I'd be coming in from this side so much, I might have put a foundation and a ramp there. This kind of works. No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. That was a no-go. I think I'm going to move this one out of the way. You guys are kind of a bottleneck here. Let's just get it out of the way. Over here. I always have to watch my food, my water. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Oh. Lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Well, gotta deal with what you got. Take what you can, when you can, and be thankful. 751 stone. You would think that's enough, but I don't believe it is. We'll see. Now we need that fiber, and I need to make a sickle. I'm just gonna kind of let you hang right there. This is cute. This is just really cute. I'm gonna get you and see if you can move around. I don't think she can move around. I think I'm just gonna have her follow me, and I'm gonna jump off the wrong side. I need to get on red. I need to get on way. She's kind of big. Let's go park them over here, Wilson. Name your animals. They are so much more fun to have when you name them. Wilson's got all my things that go inside of a building. Okay, here we go. Come on. Let's try this one more time. Kaboom. She seems to get up here faster and better than me. Take off from inventory. She can certainly have this back. And then we'll put all this in here. I don't think I'm going to make a preserving bin here. I just put the cactus sap in the mortar, and I'll just remember it's in there. Because I didn't have anything to eat, and I had to take one of the animals out and go stomp around and get some cactus sap when the heat wave came. Okay, so we have 3,851 in here. And I'm going to unfollow her. I need to go check and see what we have. And then this guy, do you have anything on you? It's got all my flack. That I'm going to use later. I don't know how much I can take before going overweight. Well, that's all I'm going to do. Oh, we might as well. Let's see. I was going to get him up to 1,000 pounds, but after I lost everybody, I decided I'd start leveling him up in melee damage, since there's nobody else. Okay, now this is my little locker. My smoke is already full. So, let's see here. Oh my gosh. I made another smithy thinking I could put it on top of Perry. Nope. It would not place. Not a zip. So, that kind of went out the door. Let's see here. We're supposed to. Let's see if he's got any storages before I have to break down a bit. Build one. Yeah, it's got two. Okay. Oh, here's something we're going to need. Because we're going to have to cook some meat. So we got to go get some meat. All this is stuff we're making right now. I don't need that. Okay. Let's see here. Then I gotta go get that metal real quick before I get too involved. That I could not believe, couldn't believe that my sleeping bag was gone. If I was going to respawn, I could never respawn here. I'll have to tell the admin that that's, getting to be a real problem. I hope I don't file off just walk right off the floor, down to the bottom, going this way. I don't want to turn and look. I'm going to get this in here. Okay, so let's go F, and let's get this in here. And every time I come up, I'll bring something up here and put it away. And over here, one's going to be for clothes, and the other one's going to be for arrows, guns, weapons, ammo, that kind of thing. Hatchets. And I'll put this down in here. That way, I know where everything is. There we go. So I'm just going to see what else we got. Okay, let's get up here and walk around like this. Please don't step on the Jeroboa. Look at how the design moves on the Adobe. I find that fascinating. I'm going to have to tear all that down and make it 2 by 2 so that I can get a forge up there. I mean, what's the use of having all that up there if you can't, utilize the area? Okay, so get on Sherman. What do you got on you? Absolutely nothing, but you also don't have any weight. What do you have? Okay, let's go on you. I love my idea of having stuff accessible from the inside and the outside. It works out really well for me. Okay, so I'm going to start here and start sticking stuff in there and seeing how far I can get. I'm not going to take that heavy old tent, and I'm only going to take a little bit of this. I need this here. I need these. And I need my... I'm going to have to put my shotgun back in here. I really like my shotgun. But right now, I'm more worried about weight. Okay. So let's see here. Put these back in him. And I've been leveling him up in melee damage instead of weight. Because there's this thing there to do. Let's see. What were we using? Was it red we were using? Or was it blondie? Who were we using for our weight? Oh my gosh. Let me up. I see all these guys doing this, and they run up these sides of these things. They're so blessed that they can do that. Me? No. See, I don't have any stamina, no food, no water, and I'm gonna come over here. What do you have all this stuff on you for? Okay, fine. Come on. Let's just go over here. Unload you to... Okay. First of all, we'll get a drink of water. Take care of us first. We're in the desert. Just like in a real desert. We are in a desert. I don't know if you guys ever keep up with the stuff that goes on over here in the Southwest, but there was a dust storm so dark and thick, nobody in Arizona could even see. And I've seen those. I've been in one because we lived in Arizona for a couple of years. Oh my gosh. You really can't see. You have to pull over because it's not like the fog. It has wind resistance. It's blowing like a mad dog. I mean, it is blowing. It'll knock you right off the pavement. Just like in Central California, we have really high winds and they blow down just down our central freeway that cuts through north and south of California, north to the south. And most of it is really windy, susceptible to really high winds because we have the coast on one side and the Sierras on the other. And the desert is in the middle, and the middle gets really hot, like sometimes 110, 120. And at the south end, you have Death Valley, which even gets hotter. So it pulls the cold air from the coast right through the Central Valley, and the winds get ridiculous. And we have sometimes 100 and 200 car pileups. Well, that's the same thing that goes on in the Arizona, except we do have dust and everything in the desert because it's not just sand, it's also dirt. And you can't see, and that's why you got the pileups. But the ones in Arizona, it gets pitch black. Not even headlights hardly can show through that. And it's amazing. You'd be surprised at, it's just like we in America have one of the most violent weather pattern systems in the world, I think. Because we're always having something, whether it's rain or, you know, tornadoes and earthquakes and jeez. So, yeah, I always think about those people. No, I was in the earthquake, but I don't get as upset about loss at this age as I did when I was younger. Man, when I was younger, everything I lost was upsetting. And then, you know, as you get older, your family is the most important. Gee, they spawn the most interesting places around here. Okay, now I am upping him in melee damage too. I don't have the high levels anymore, so what I have is just going to have to be the ones that are going to fight for me right away. Interestingly, I don't know if you're going to watch yesterday, but I brought up all the animals up here. We came up and I put a gate over here. Oh my God. It's only a camel top. Morella. I just love some of the animals that they've made. They're so neat. Now I know he can't move. I know it. But I'm gonna have to get on her and walk her up a little bit. There you go. And then okay, transfer everything. But we need metal and stone. Flint. What are you doing? Following Rashamane at low. Weren't you low right there? Don't ask. Don't even ask. Okay, keep doing that. That's all. I thought Money was the one with 1,000 pounds. Oh man, was I off? About 1,000 pounds. Okay, so let's get rid of the fruit. We certainly can get fruit anywhere, anytime, anyhow. Okay. She still won't be able to move. Well, let's take some more down. She doesn't need that many berries just to make it back. And we'll get rid of them. There we go. And how about me? What am I have? I got 262 and 2. I can't even read it now. So I'm going to have to go like this and put as much as I can there. Then I have to kind of walk over here. And I need to put this back on her and then, oh, it's Sherman? Oh, I thought it was Spike. Oh my gosh. No wonder. So she can't take her anything left either. Oh well, we'll just go back. I just, I hate to get rid of the stone, because we really need the stone for my project that I had dreamt about. I'm just going to leave them here for a minute. Get my handy dandy sword that won't do a thing if I got attacked. Just forget it. And I'm looking for a really high level one of these guys, and they all, I've only seen one high level and it was super surrounded by a ton of other animals. Check everything. Assume nothing. I am so heavy that I would overweight my animals. Oh, see, there's the car now. And the Argents. Okay. Yesterday there was nothing there. Today, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot there. Okay. Let's go. Everybody, let's hit the road. Make sure everybody can hit the road and not overweight. That's one of the things you don't want to do, is they cannot move to help you if you overweight them. Ready, set, go. Don't if you've got them kind of overloaded, don't overload yourself. Because then, if they run after something, you won't catch up with them. You will have to go into your inventory. You will have to jettison stuff. It's a mess. Where is everybody? They had a big fight, didn't they? They're all coming in one little area. Yep. That's alright. As long as nobody's dead. Okay, so let's get you unloaded first. Whoa. Okay. Now. Head. I go sailing around. It's funny. It's either their head or their tail. Okay, let's see here. Oh, now you're going to be, let's see, 96. I just can't afford your weight. I have two animals with me here that can carry 1,000 pounds. I'm just going to keep it that way. All right, let's go this way. Just move you over here. I don't know what happened. Wow. Whatever it was. Are you too heavy to move? Is that why you're not there? No? Look at that Argent over there. Oh my god. I need Argent really bad. This is interesting. Whoa. Okay. Unfollow me, you. Okay. If there was a storm right now, back up a little bit. Okay, and then unfollow. Just turn around like this. Get out of the way. Which one will you carry? I'm going to punch you this way, just in case. Right. If there was a storm, I could come in here and I could whistle him to come in here. Or if she might be able to move one little step back and one little step in. I doubt if she can get up there. I don't know why I put the smithy there. I don't know if she could get in and out. But if you needed to, you could unload in here. I did this so that if I rode a parasaur, I'd just be able to, stick it in here with me. And this goes here. And then I've got this over here. And I can take this stone and put it over here. I always do this kind of stuff, even as far as putting a tiny little storage in the center of the floor so I can move things. I'm kind of that way because I don't have the strength or the weight. See, I usually go up to 400, but I can't do it on Scorched Earth. And if I wouldn't have started putting my health up, I would have died like 80,000 times. So, yeah. Take care of yourself before you take care of the options. And let's see, we've got water, still pretty good. Food's still pretty good. And I have a mortar and a pestle already. I'm going to put this thatch. Charcoal thatch. Let's see what else. Door frame, door. Ladder. Okay. And I tried to make space behind it this time so I can walk around. The only thing is I don't have, I can't get from here to there. I put my storage in between. And then I remembered I have the animals that need to come in. I wonder if I could put like a table here. If I had a storage here and another storage there, it might work. I mean, you can always tear it down and do it a different way if it doesn't work. Okay, so let's see if I'm here. I could put a storage here. And I can go here. And put that way, this one will stay relatively free of stuff. And then you can just take back your stuff. And then that other storage. Let's see, where's the other guy? I meant to bring both of them and put them in here, but I hope I'm not mumbling. I put this like this so I could get around. There's nothing worse when you have the space to crowd yourself in. What did I do? Nope. Not in here. You guys probably know where it's at. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, never mind. I don't want to know. You see it first. I don't want to know it. I just don't want to know it. Let me move it here. I think that the door will... Oh, of course it will. What am I saying? Okay. So even if the door opens in, it just goes right through the storage. Now I've got this here. That didn't work, did it? That's why I have this one of these right here. I figured I'd be doing it again, and I'd need to do another doorway. Well, I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day. And remember, if you're playing a game and it's not working out like you thought it was, that happens to everybody. It's noon. Lunchtime. Everybody out. We'll have a picnic. Well, we're doing pretty good. Okay, so right now, we're going to go 0, 9. Okay. Now we can walk up, unload, hopefully, if that's not too far away. You know, I couldn't put it right here, right in front of it, because I was afraid we couldn't get in and out of the door, even with the door open. And then, of course, from the inside, if there's a storm, close this door, and then run and close these. But there is a, a hit point where if that's too far out, you're not going to be able to get through. And I put it in crooked. Don't look. Don't look, don't look. And if I need to, you can walk through these. There is no resistance in a fence. Not fence. No ladder. Okay. If it came in straight, it should go out straight. And actually, taking her gave her XP. Alright. So now what we're up to is we're up to building stone walls. Stone wall jacks in here. Okay, so let's get our stone walls done. And we need to make a 2x2 adobe for over by the entrance to go up for the crystal. That's really important because we don't want to run all the way back to here, and if our sleeping bags are disappearing, that's even worse. Hi, what are you doing? Let's get on you. Can we get on you? This way? Can we get on you? It's not letting me get on. How about if we just follow me? Come on. That's nice. Here we go. Now see this one. Oh, it doesn't have much more weight because I haven't his melee yet. It's okay. Now, if you take one of these guys out, you will get flint from rocks, like in Buku, and that from trees in Buku. It will also be like a Moronto and wipe everything out in the area. See the ground? None of the other animals can do that in one big swipe. Alright, and let's just, we don't have a problem here. We do need this. I used to do it this way when I had to be careful. I'm kind of not real good at the T-terminate thing. There's Argents everywhere. And see, he takes the ball. Oh man. And that's why it's such a big problem. And I need to go back and get my I need to go back and get my weapons. Always having trouble falling. There we go. Oh, he's following me. If I upload that junk in the meeting again, alright. This happened yesterday. They got stuck everywhere. So I just came along and got around in the area. Some of these guys can do really lots of falling over things. More so than any of the other animals, actually. Can I get up? Can I get up? Come on, get up. Up. Can you get up? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, right. Come on, hurry. You need to come over here with all the animals. Here it comes. Oh. I don't think I'm going to parry. Excuse me, I'm getting weapons. Weapons are upstairs and also in here. Okay, so let's see what possible here. This is it. Aha! Good. Now, if they are that far away, you have that. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely perfect. Good. That's great, actually. Okay, I'm going to take everything. Over here. Transfer everything out of here into the smithy. We can mess with it later. What else is new? Okay, so you're going to need just a little bit of food. Because we don't have a... My turbo is still on my shoulder. Thank you. Bullets. And our bullets again. Our bullets and our bullets. Yeah. And then our bullets. And the torch is 99. Extra hatchet. And no. Don't worry about that. Okay, there's my crossbow. Arrows. I thought I just did. Actually, the arrows are really cheap to make. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I don't even know if you can turn around in here. That's fascinating. Let's see how that happens. Oh, yeah. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so... Unfollow. Okay, we went and got the metal. We got some stuff. I'm gonna have to find... Come on, hurry, get in here. Where my other plans got. Windows and doors. I can turn around and I can shoot. That's an interesting idea. So let's see how we got. Be patient. they come back. If they don't, well. Should come back. They usually turn and come back. Let's see if he does. Oh crap. Here he comes. It's gonna have to matter. It's gonna have to matter. It's really going to have to matter. He didn't come back. That's kind of intriguing. Any stamina. Damn it. And now I've got... Oh, I lost my Argent. Oh, well, there's one right there. I have no clue. I lost my gerbil. Where's my gerbil? I thought so. Did you see him flying after that thing? Oh my God. I did. That could have happened. Maybe that's what happened to my other one when we got attacked. Okay, I'm not going to mess with these guys right at the moment. I'm going to make a taming pen for an Argent. I dreamt about that too, by the way. just make it. Okay. So we have to make sure everybody's back on neutral now. Because I had them on passive and tanking, thinking that Argent would come back. They come back for everybody else. Not for me. Okay. So, got some meat. I have a campfire somewhere. That clang sound, I'll take my gerbil off so you can see what it looks like. Watch. Why? Where are you? It was still following. He sniffs, cries. That is rain. Nice, huh? It's gonna rain. It'll be good for my garden. Since I'm in not a place where I can pipe water, I put in water tanks. And then when it rains, they fill up, and there's always enough water for 4 to 6 plots. Works out really nice. Okay, so... Oh, bolas. I keep forgetting the bolas. Okay. I might even be able to bola an Argent. I don't know. Okay, so let's look and see what we need now that we are into this. And there's our food grain. Okay, we need that stone fiber. Thatch. Fiber. Stone. We need fiber. I know that. Okay, now. Let's put it in alphabetical order. Very close to the top. I was talking to the admin about why nothing was working. He said maybe it was because I didn't have a tribe name yet. Oh, I gotta start using them. I was practicing on the center, and I was getting pretty good at getting the pteranodons. Just enough hide. Perfect. And while we're waiting for that, we can just put our campfire right here. Maybe we can put our campfire right here. I'll just see T for transfer, get it over here. I notice that when I'm doing stuff in my inventory, things don't always go as nice as I think they should. Okay, so it's just not going to be much meat, so I'll only need about 50 wood. And stop off and get welly. These are just stuck in the well, stuck on the welly. Nice, huh? Okay, and then I'm going to put... I'll just get it right. Remember me, I walked into fires accidentally, and I hurt myself. Burn. And then I was life, or like part of it. When you're in water, it automatically fills up your water. So if you are in the dry desert and you can't find a water bug, rain will do the same thing. 64. Yeah. I need something that's over 100. Okay, so make sure that everybody has food. I don't think so. Yeah. Let's see. This is some food here. Eating food. There you go. I remember. Okay, here you go. I got all these goofy things. Killing things. And then put this away. Get these out. I tell you what, people bola everything. So interesting. To be bowling everything. It's right here. Okay. It ought to go down really fast because it's a 12. Hopefully it goes down really fast. Thank God. Because I wouldn't have been able. Hang on. I'm doing the bola. Get rid of the gun. You know, the pointers. Okay, so let's see here. What do you have in you? Magic berries. And no, I don't want you to fall. Right here. I don't think anything's going to kill me right away. Without you making it over here. Okay, so F. F. And there you are. I know they take a long time to tame. Maybe I will over there for the protection. That's my second favorite color. Actually, blue's my favorite color. When I was a kid, I loved pink. I look really good in a dusty pink like its body. I look really super in it. I have a really, really fair skin, and regular pink washes me out. Regular blue washes me out. It has to be kind of like a little dusty colored in it. I know. I'm taming away again, and this time I'm going to have to offload just about everything that I have just to be able for it to pick me up. But at least we can fly up there and see where the carnivores are. That would be the Carnosaurus, the wolf, the saber-tooth, whatever it is that is after us. And we're going to have to watch out as we go up because there's Argentavises everywhere. Right up that mountain, you know, right up the pass. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of extra of this since I don't quite know how fast, you know, everything's going to come back. Okay, and then let's see. I've never seen it doge climb like that fast. What's that doing? Check out my beautiful new graphics card. We can see everything. So amazing. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. See, I'm pretty good at the bola if something's close, and pteranodons would even stop like that, you know? So that's kind of funny. Flying toward me. Jeez. Good thing. Or I'd never get it. I don't know if when you're chasing something like that, if it, you know, I'd like to go. We want something. We need anything that's over 100. I need to go up and get, gee, I don't know how much I can get. I never looked, because I never dreamt that I could even get up there to get any. Okay, so let's see, armor, that's close. I need, yep. 10 crystal. Oh my gosh, there's only like one bang on a crystal, and I could get out of there. Could jump off And I already got the silica pearls. And then I could be out in the dust storm, and we could even ride through it, and I wouldn't be susceptible to all that dirt dust like that. I've got 140 bullets. Let's get the bullets out. Okay. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? So let's see here. I'm going to put you here. See? This kind of stuff is the stuff I'm going to put in those little storages everywhere. Like down by the little lake when I go pick up the silica pearls. I'm getting rid of the heavier ammo. Just, there you go. That's good enough. And I'll get rid of that. And I need to keep this. And get rid of that. And I'm going to show you. Let's see. Tiny is 97. I'm going to start upping the melee damage. I'm going to have to. So you have to watch out for the sky, the land, the weather, your food, your water. Oh my gosh. If we get some crystal, we can get a Procoptodon saddle. I thought if I had a really high level Procoptodon, I could fly through that crevice. But even if I have a low level moth, I could fly a little bit, and then it would run out of stamina, and I guess I guess you can't fly out and fly in. He had a Pteranodon, though, so I know if the wingspan is different. I know we could be going around getting more wood, but this is only a level 12, and one Argent bite would take it down and kill it. And I just don't want it to die. It's really important for us to have it. And I like to show you that no matter what something is at a level, who cares? You know, you've got it. So get the lower level stuff first when you're a low level. And remember, you can get a parasaur really easy with a slingshot. So get your slingshot made and get your parasaur so you're up above all this grass and rocks and everything, and you can see. And don't aggro nothing. Now that I know I can run up and get maybe just a tiny bit of crystal. God, I'll have to be so careful, guys. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going to need a spyglass. Spyglass unlearned. And saddle. I'll pass you to down. We're looking for a magic right here. I don't know if you make it on yourself or if you make it on yourself. Hide, fiber, keratin, or chitin. Some guys, they take and they put those spike walls around the animals that they're taming. But I'll just stay here. Because all we need is just some little raptor coming over here. And if I put them on attack my target, I might lose more. So I'm not even going to bother. What am I going to need for a spyglass? I guess I have to make that in the smithy, huh? Oh no, right here. Okay, so I 2 crystal. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, that's great. So I'm gonna, even if I got 15 of them, oh, I'd be so far along. And a Procoptodon saddle, I think I do have to make it the smithy. I'm pretty sure. Parasaur, Rollotops, the Scorpion, and the Linet. So we just need hide and fiber and shit. We got all that. We have it all. And if we don't, we'll just get some more chitin. And let's see, I don't have arrows, so with me. I have 8. I really was using my gun to kill jug bugs and water bugs, and it would blow them so far away. That is number 6, right? I mean number 6. Ta-da! Okay, number 6. Alright. So I would shoot them with a gun, and they'd disappear. They'd blow up. Or it would shoot them like 80,000 miles away. And when you want one, you can't find one. But we're ready. So now I need 6. You don't want to pick up a rock. You pick them up anyway. I don't have my scythe with me. I did. It'd be so much easier to get all this better. But we need fiber to build all our walls, so I'm not going to just sit around and wait for my tame when I can just be right here doing all this. And remember, you're the only one who can get the fiber. I haven't found any animals but a dire bear that can do that. And there's no dire bears here. So, you're on your own for getting wood, which the beaver could get, and thatch, fiber, which the dire bear could get. Oh gosh, it's almost stained. How exciting. And we can go make this little saddle. I don't know how much the saddle's gonna weigh. Probably, I hope not too much, maybe. I have a really high level one that I uploaded, but I'm doing this vanilla, so we're just gonna vanilla away. Because I want you guys to be able to get on even a regular server and know what to do. Oh, how cool is this? One attack, the slow-moving Limantia immediately takes to the air and flies almost straight up while releasing spores. While the spores are nutritious to most plants, they are highly poisonous to most other organisms. Oh, I don't even know if I'm aware, girl, so I'm not going to name it. Okay, so let's walk over here. Oh, it's a little boy. Okay. So you're following me, and you're going to be put on passive until I can get, let's see, you're on medium, I'm going to have you on low. test. Okay. Come on, and you have to follow me. And I want you on low. Well, not low, it's gonna be awful. You'll be right there. So let's go over here. You also need to have dino gates if you want to bring a lot of mantria in. They can't come in a regular door. So you need to have that. Okay, so unfollow. And this will land, since I said unfollow. Hopefully it'll land. And we will see how much keratin or chitin we have over here. Here's 32. What do we need? 95. That's a lot. We have it, but we don't have it here. Okay. That always happens. Okay, so let's get you and back you out. Alright, and make sure. I'm just making sure she's not following me. Alright. And we'll make sure she's locked in. Owie. Okay, and how's the meat coming? We are good. We'll be back for that. Okay, so let's... Oh. We could have gotten some more arrows while we're in here. We need some ramps. If you're going to have animals like a Lymantria or Jerboa in here, then you've got to make sure that you not only keep the doors shut, because remember a terror bird can get in, but you also can't have fires inside. So the first thing they'll do is jump into the fire and kill themselves. So be careful. Let's get rid of this and that and that and that and that. I probably was supposed to get rid of that. If I can find it really easy, I'll pick it back up. I've got any of the berries or trinkers. Okay, so let's see right here. Okay, now let's go out here. And we're going to go look for bugs. Okay. And this is all off, right? Even their wings out here. We'll do that. I don't have a preserving bin, so I'm just going to leave it in there for now. Okay, so I'm going to take Happy. Where's Happy? Where is Happy? There's Happy her. Where's Happy? Huh. Is Happy over here? Where's Happy? Well, that's just crazy. I wonder where he is. I don't know. Did he get stuck behind a rock coming over here? Did he not make it?
sometimes, like yesterday, there was absolutely nothing out here. Today, a million things. Crazy. Don't forget, take the oil out first. And if you need water, get your drink first. It's important that you not only get the resources, but take what they can give you. What's going on? Terror. Jesus. This would be a perfect time to tame, but too bad. What if Happy's not here? I'm going to be really upset. We're going to take the quickest way home. Kaboom. Crash. Oh, what level are you? Please be a really high level. 28. Nah. That's why I was getting all of them right there. Wow. No, Happy's here. Look at that. Down here, I have to find a place to cool down. Oh my God. What did I do with my bolas? Don't tell me I took them off of my person. Oh, crying out loud. No. Doggone it, you can't tame one of those without a bola. Honest to gosh. For reals. Because they'll scorch you and you'll be paralyzed. So you'll just be there kind of hanging out, you know, and they'll just sort of be flying away. Okay. So try this again. Put this away. Okay. Probably gone. I can't believe that I didn't have. Uh-oh. And have all these little white mantras. Funny. I can't move. As long as that gray stuff is going. I mean, I can load and shoot, but I can't move. And it's low level, so it's going to tame really quick. And I've got to go get some mango berries. I think there's some in here. No, there's none there. Down here. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to put a few narcoberries in here. So make sure. Gosh, the last time I had a really high Procoptodon, I thought, okay, I'll put all these mushrooms in just like the last time. I guess I didn't give him enough narcoberry because I had to leave. It was a storm, you know how all that goes all that time. Every time it's just, it's awful. You're always doing, always moving stuff. Kind of interesting, but also tough to live in ARK. I don't care which island. When you're on an island, you think, oh, this is kind of the worst one of all. And when you're there, it certainly is. Whichever one you're at is the worst. So I've been gathering mushrooms again. Because I used all my mushrooms on that guy. Okay. So let me see. I might have made all of my chitin into cementing paste. Because I have all this cementing paste. I'm going to put the keratin in here. You know what I've often wondered is if you can take chitin and keratin. I mean, a little bit of each. We're going to find out right now. Okay, so we're going to need high keratin. And we're going to have to go out and find some more chitin. The reason being is now we have 2 lymantриas. Okay, this is going to be fascinating. Ah, so you can use a mix. Boy, that's pretty cool. All right, so we have 1. And just because one animal might be lower in levels, you'd be surprised at sometimes they are higher in the weight they can carry. So make sure you check it out. And some morning I'm going to get online and I'm going to make paint again. Okay, so now we have 2 lymantриas taming successfully away, and I can't leave. And I have to go out. I gotta go out on Helen. We gotta go get some more chitin. Hopefully we don't. Thankfully, there's no Argents down here. Oh. Yeah, well, you know how it goes. I told the admin these gates were driving me nuts. He said, is there an option on them? I said, no. I looked. And he comes over here and he pushes E and there's an option. And I thought, well, that wasn't like that for me. And then I told him, I looked and all it said was demolish. And then I realized that some of these doors don't automatically open. They're the old-fashioned kind. So, where they're not the S+, and that must have been what I had looked at. Oh, brother. Really not out the gate, and he's already can't get out. Come on. Don't tell me. You cannot get out of this gate. Come on. Can you get out now? Oh, for crying out loud. No. Get out of my way. Oh, forget it. Forget it. You're not even going to be able to get out. I'm just taking one of these. Get up with it. They're much more, they're not as strong, but they're much more maneuverable. I'll walk slow and see if anybody can get out the gate. Well, they both got out the gate. And since I was on Helen, they're going to stay with her. And I need to have a real gun. Okay. I'm trying to peek over my, oh my gosh. I'm trying to peek over my microphone here. at my letters on my keyboard, making sure I got the right one. Okay, so let's see here. Jump off. And get number 6. And walk over. And kill this one. And if you shot this sucker would go flying and you'd never find it. I promise. It's terribly, terribly upsetting. Okay, Helen, here we go. I'm going to have you follow me too. Okay, everybody is following somebody. Let's go. And we're looking for Chitten. So let's just go find Chitten. Unless, of course, this is a really high level. Like well, it's not going to do anything for us. And I don't see any bugs down there. We're going to have to go this way. We have everybody. Sometimes you gotta wonder, you know? Because there's a raptor down here, just having a ball, killing everything. I really want to kite one into my area over here somehow, so I can get him. And it's a 104. Of course it is. Oh my god. And it's going to be hard. Is it almost dead? Almost dead? Almost dead? Oh, Helen. Good job, Helen. I hated to do that. God, I really wish we could have kited that inside. That would have been perfect. Just like I said when I got the wolf. Probably it's not going to work out that we get a high one, even though we're killing all these high level ones. And there's another one right there. And I'm going to have to... It's right there. Okay. So let's get... This is taken care of quickly. We're getting 21 Chitten per, and we need 95. How you guys doing? I'm gonna just take Helen, because everybody's following her. And she got a level out of that. And probably some goofball things in her inventory. I'm not gonna level her up right now. I gotta get this Chitten. It's more important than levels. See what I mean? I will never find that thing. I don't know what happens to them. Oh, let's try this one. You know, if they do that, you know where they are. But if they pop or whatever, oh, I forgot to take the oil. Oh, darn. That's because I'm in kind of a rush to make sure that I don't get killed by a raptor. And this is where all the bugs are down here. And all the raptors. There it is. Check out the raptor. There's the bug. certainly did. Okay. Good job, guy. Ah, where'd it go? There it is. Whoa. Okay. So, let's make sure we don't hit the little guy. We don't need that kind of aggro. And no, I'm not gonna look. Where's all my babies? Pulling out. Okay. I think we only need one more. Oh, that wasn't Helen. Try this one. Maybe. Oh, this is it. This is it. Way over here. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it's like so far away, can't believe it. Okay, so I think we have enough chitin to make another. I managed to get down there. Okay. Right. Do we have everybody? Okay, let's go. I ran down to the river, but we got things to do. Yeah, we can't wait for it. Little animals to find, crystal to get. Oh my god, look. It went way over here. Jeez, that's a long way. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's go. And I've got all these blocked off, so that's not gonna help. And that's all blocked off, so that's not gonna help. And this is blocked off by a rock. That's not gonna help. Is everybody with us? Okay, this one will work. I put it on open and shut manually. Probably should have done that. Okay, we're here. And then everybody in follow. That's pretty cool, huh? Run over since I put these on manually. And I picked up another baby gerbil along the way. Maybe we could have it follow us over to the other place. I put my tame when I have blue leather on it. Because you don't want... Oh, jeez, it's so funny when they take more than two. Oh my god. Don't cry. Thank you. Gee. No, we already went through this routine. Okay. Thank you. Let's see how we're doing. Oh my god. It's almost tamed. Oh my gosh. What is it? It's, it looks like a female. All that writing right over it. Maybe it's a male. Jeez, it's got my name written right over gender. Whoa. We don't want to accept something that's all named W. Okay. Look at you. It's a female. Well, if I have them both together and fly one and have the other one following, there'll be 30% more melee damage between the two because they'll be mate boosted. So I'm going to leave this one here while I run in and get a saddle made. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this is so great. So now we're going to have 2 saddles. 141 shit. Yay. Okay, so let's get rid of all this. See, it was hide and fiber. I know, it was shit. Second line entry saddle. Wow. Close this door. I need to go make sure that. Did my Jeroboam already get up? Yeah, it did. I was messing around with something else. Go. Crying out loud. Wouldn't you know? Dun, dun, dun. Anyone got any magic berries on? You do. Too bad. Sorry. Okay, so let's go over here and feed you. I know they're on the trough, but when I pick them up, let's see, this guy needs to be on follow, and he needs to be on passive. Why did I get the door? This. I need to feed him. I need to come over here. Here's all the magic berries right here. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. Rosarian. What did I do with that meat? I know I have it. Did I put it in the smithy? That's a great place for it. Yeah. Okay. Over here. This. That there. Side over here. And make sure you have enough to eat. And I'll check the rest of them later. Whoa, sorry. Don't mean to make you ill by you watching me jiggle around. One of these days, I'll have that slow, steady walk like everybody else. But until then, I just have to walk like I walk. 9. And here's our silica pearls. There's our magic berries. Put the magic berries out here. Every time I'm here, I think of my spider. Okay. All my parasaurs are here. That's fine. How much do I weigh? Okay. I weigh, it can take 189, and I weigh 117. I can leave the parasaur behind. Okay, so I'm gonna have some meat to eat. Fill up. I will fill up symbol, fill up. Get this. Put that in there, and this in there, and that in there. Wow. I have a lot of stuff on me that I just don't need. Now we can take this off of here, and this off of here. I can make arrows back over at the other place, but I do want to get the side if they have an extra. Yeah, there's one here. Okay. And I have all this. I can make all this. This and this needs to go in the fridge. Well, it's not a fridge yet. It will be when we get a fabricator. Okay, and here, and here. That's nice about having 2 of these guys, because now one can follow the other at lowest. Wow, what do I want? I don't know. Let's check it out and see. How far it can fly with its stamina. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited. Look at it. We can fly. We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. Wow. We have, looks like we're doing pretty good. Wow. I'm gonna have to put a hatch up here. So from now on, I'm just going to come around, go like this. And fly up here, turn around, and fly in here. And whoa, we missed. Uh-oh. Come on, we can do this. Here we go. Straight shot. And E. Where's our other one? Where's our other one? What happened? Tent locked. Tribe of Dino Realm destroyed your tent? I just tamed another Limandria. Where is it? What? A cow. That's kind of odd. You know, what happens? Remember when I was on the first week and I was telling you about how buildings, they will come in after the animals? And so the animals will be in your building. And remember how she was right up against the edge? And maybe when they, you know, watch. That was a fly. Okay, let's go. As I move away, if I turn around, not all of my homestead is there. See, it starts to show up the closer we get. Well, it doesn't always show up in exactly the same place. So if I was coming back and the building started to come in after the animals were already here, she could have been outside. So I'm going to have to build something bigger. Oh my gosh, this is just horrid. Oh, I do. Oh man. Come on. Up. Down. Oh. Come on. Up. Okay, now. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, it's gonna have to be bigger. Okay, so let's see F. So we're gonna have to do weight for her too. And by the way, the word for coming in later after the animals is called rendering. Means to come back in, to be rendered in. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna get this open. And now we go. Let's go up. And we'll go in very carefully. Now she'll be on the floor. And if if they're in the center and they don't move around, I'll be able to keep them from rendering outside the building. And when they're outside the building, they are susceptible to other animals killing them. So you can lose a lot of your animals if they render out, which is why I always make something bigger than 4x4. And I always try when I make a tiny place to put a gate, because it only takes 2 squares to make a gate. Of course, it's 4 high, but it's still just 2, wide. And so you can put one on one end and one on the other. I could knock that little piece out over there and put in another gate down there, and they could just fly right through, or they could enter from either side. Sorry. Also, they have a new trap door that I can put right in the ceiling, and I can open it up from there, and they can float in. So I think that we did great today, and I'm going to say good night for about a half an hour. Go eat dinner. Give my cat dinner. Take care of my real animals, and please take good care of yourself. Have a great day if it's morning where you are, and have a great night if it's night where you are. And remember, I love you. Bye-bye.